Welcome to WJMH Media's production of the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco. We are coming to you from the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce on the corner of 7th Street and Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville, West Virginia, where the community has gathered to witness this afternoon's parade. Happy holidays. I'm Tony Summers alongside WJMH reporter Emmeline Hyde. We would like to welcome you to this annual holiday celebration. We are very excited to bring you full coverage of everyone's favorite holiday tradition.
WJMH Media is proud to be the official production team for the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade once again this year. Along with the many John Marshall broadcasting students who are behind the scenes making this production possible, our students have been preparing for this event for weeks in our classroom. We are very happy we get to provide this broadcast to the community.
Along with our crew here today, there are many sponsors who have helped make today's parade possible. As we wait for the parade to begin, we will be checking in with WJMH reporter Ross Durig, who is standing by along the parade route with several of them.
This includes City Manager Rick Healy, who is joining Ross along the parade route. Ross?
Good afternoon. I'm here with Mr. Rick Healy of the City of Moundsville. Our City of Moundsville does a lot to make today's parade possible. How do all of the departments within the city work together to make the event a success?
Well, I will say this year, for the first time, we have every department actually in the parade, so that's kind of impressive in and of itself. But there's a lot of departments that come together to make it happen. Of course, our street department, they're responsible for all the barricades, so that's a major undertaking. We have so many roads to block off, and of course, we couldn't do it without our police department, who man all the intersections today as well.
Seems like a lot of work to be done. Happy holidays. I'm Ross Durig.
Thank you very much, Ross. WVU Medicine's Reynolds Memorial Hospital is also a premier sponsor this year, Emmeline.
Dr. Jamie Evick is the medical director at WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital and joins WJMH reporter Ross Durig now. Ross?
I'm here with Jamie Evick. WVU Medicine Reynolds Memorial Hospital plays such a big role in our community. How does the sponsorship of this year's parade fit in with that?
WVU Reynolds Memorial Hospital loves to be a part of the community. We love getting to see people outside of the hospital and in their element. For me, it's kind of nice to step away from the hospital, to step away from my job and get to interact with my kids in the parade and really just enjoy the element of the Christmas season.
Honestly, it's such a fun experience for everybody involved. Happy holidays. I'm Ross Durig.
Thanks, Ross. EQT and the Marshall County Commission complete the list of premier sponsors for this year's Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.
And WJMH reporter Ross Durig is standing by now with Marshall County Commission President Mike Farrow. Ross?
Good afternoon. Thank you. Good afternoon. I'm here with the County Commissioner, Mike Farrow. You do quite a lot for our community, especially substitute teaching at JM. Why is this event so important to the community each year?
Well, this event is almost like substitute teaching. I enjoy that so much, and this holiday parade is the highlight of the year in Marshall County. Everybody's excited. Everybody's excited for Christmas. The kids all want to be here. They want to see Santa Claus at the end. And I want to say something. My good friend Jim Stoltz is the parade marshal. They couldn't have gotten a better guy and honored him to be the parade marshal. So this is a classic event, a wonderful event for Marshall County, and hopefully all the small businesses will get some business as well with this going on.
Thank you so much. Happy holidays. I'm Ross Durig.
Thanks a lot, Ross. The final group of sponsors that we would like to thank are the holiday cheer sponsors. Emmeline, these include Bear Heritage Federal Credit Union, Mike McCoy with State Farm, Dr. Gary Lewis, DDS.
Belmont Savings Bank, Ruttenberg's, and the Green Tab.
We still have just a little bit of time before the parade makes it to us here at the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. We are located on the corner of Jefferson and 7th Street. So let's check in again with WJMH reporter Ross Durig, who is joined by Moundsville Councilman and Chair of the parade lineup, Gene Saunders. Ross?
Good afternoon. Gene, How much work goes into putting on a successful parade each year?
Oh my goodness, it takes a lot of work. A lot of work. It starts with the Scott, and then he take on the people that's in the parade, and then we try to get them in order. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get them in order.
It seems quite difficult. Happy holidays. I'm Ross Durig.
Great job, Ross. We are excited as toy trains and candy canes take to the streets of Moundsville this year. We would like to take this time to congratulate Hilltop Elementary pre-K student Huxley Hart, who submitted the winning entry for this year's parade theme contest.
After winning his theme of toy trains and candy canes, the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce awarded Huxley with a $100 cash prize and a pizza party for his classmates in his honor.
As a reminder, WJMH Media's production of the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, presented by WesBanco, will be available to watch at any time right here on our YouTube channel. Just search WJMH Media.
It will also be rebroadcast several times throughout the holiday season on WLU-TV Xfinity Channel 14.
We will keep you updated with rebroadcast dates and times on our social media pages, so be sure to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook, X, which is formerly Twitter, and Instagram at WJMH Media.
When you follow these pages, you will also keep up with many events, broadcasting, and stories students in WJMH Media are attending. This includes WJMH Report, which is a half-hour show produced by the WJMH Seniors, and John Marshall Announcements, which are recorded daily by the WJMH Juniors.
In addition to our regular content, WJMH Media will also continue to bring you more live and pre-recorded broadcasts throughout the holiday season. Last night, our crew was working hard behind the scenes with WTRF TV7 to bring the community the Main Street Bank Fantasy and Lights Christmas Parade in Wheeling, which will be rebroadcast throughout the holiday season on WTRF. That means it will be on December 14th on ABC Ohio Valley at 6:30 p.m. and then again around Christmas time.
Then we'll be at WesBanco Arena for the Wheeling Symphony Orchestra's Symphony on Ice on Thursday, December 5th. This event will only be able to be viewed live at the event, so we hope you'll join us there as our crew provides the production for the Jumbotron.
After that, Emmeline, on Sunday, December 8th, we will be working with WTRF TV7 once again to bring you a live production of the St. Clairsville Christmas Parade sponsored by WVU Medicine.
Finally, we'll wrap up our holiday events with the John Marshall Music Department's production of Monarch Tidings, which will be on Thursday, December 12th. The event will be held in the John Marshall High School CPA, and we hope you can join us for it.
If you can't make it, though, our production of the show will be shown in its entirety on WJMH Media's YouTube page beginning on Tuesday, December 17th. It can also be viewed on Christmas Eve from 7 until 8 p.m. on WTRF ABC Ohio Valley, and then again on Christmas morning from 6 until 7 on WTRF ABC Ohio Valley.
Lastly, the musical spectacular will be shown on West Liberty University's TV station on Xfinity Channel 14 around the topperstation.com around Christmas time.
We are very close to the start of today's parade here in Moundsville, but we'd like to take a moment to once again thank everyone who has put in so much hard work and preparation leading up to this afternoon. This includes our TV crew, who has worked both here at the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce office since early this morning and also for the past few weeks back in the WJMH Media classroom.
Tony, everyone has been working hard and is very, very happy to have the opportunity to be able to provide this live broadcast to the community.
We're glad you're joining us for this live event and hope you'll stick around for a little bit, even after Santa himself makes an appearance to watch the credits from today's event. Not only will you get the chance to see if you know anyone working on today's crew, but you'll also get to see some of the behind-the-scenes events that happened at the beautiful Christmas tree extravaganza this year.
There are so many great clubs and organizations that will be featured today, including dance studios, school bands, and much more, all of which are just moments away from our location.
Everyone here in attendance is excited to kick off the holiday season with the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco. And we hope those of you watching this event live on our YouTube page are excited as much as we are. Emmeline, I can hear sirens in the distance, but they aren't to our location yet. So we are just going to continue to take a look at the great crowd that has gathered here on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville for the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. And finally, Mother Nature has let up on the rain.
Finally. I saw it was supposed to snow tonight, but I don't know if Mother Nature's going to hold up with that one, though.
Let's hope not. Let's hope that all of the precipitation has moved out of the area for now so that we can continue to enjoy just the cloudy skies and not really cold temperatures. I mean, it could have been a lot colder today.
Right.
Last night in Wheeling,
Yeah.
when we did the Fantasy and Lights Christmas Parade, wow, the rain was coming down, wasn't it?
It was it was definitely coming down.
It left you speechless.
It left me speechless. It was so rainy and it was so cold. Everyone was bundled up. I mean, I couldn't believe that the dancers for the different dance studios were out there just dancing around. But I mean that it kept them warm. So hopefully that helped them a little bit.
So we are officially kicking off the holiday season in Moundsville today with the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. And that means that Thanksgiving is just a few days away.
Just a few days away. Next week.
Are you looking forward to Thanksgiving?
I am looking forward to Thanksgiving a lot because my brother is coming back from college.
Oh,
so I get to
a
see
big
him.
deal. Nice.
Yeah, I get to see him. And of course, I'm excited for the food. I mean, who isn't?
What is your favorite thing to eat at Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's a really hard question.
They're all good?
My mom makes a really good applesauce, though. So
Homemade applesauce.
Homemade applesauce.
My wife makes a really good homemade applesauce, too. She is the one who does the cooking at Thanksgiving. My mother and her friend Bobby come, and then we usually play euchre afterwards. It's boys against girls. And I think right now the ladies have the title belts.
I bet.
Bobby and I lost them the last time we played, so hopefully we can regain the euchre titles on Thanksgiving Day.
Hopefully.
Look at those youngsters bundled up, and they have their big sacks for all of the candy.
They're ready.
We also have some of the veterans coming through already, but we have not officially started the Christmas parade at our location. It starts at 2nd in Jefferson, so it started right at 2 o'clock. So it takes about 10 minutes for it to get to our location here at the corner of Jefferson and 7th Street. I think I also see a mean one coming down the street.
Oh, no.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I think I do. There he is.
Who's the mean one?
Oh, my.
Is it Mr. Grinch?
It is.
Look who the Grinch has.
Oh, Ross, no!
Yes, Ross. Yes, Ross Durig has the Grinch with him, and it looks like we are going to send it down really quick to WJMH reporter Ross Durig, who is standing by with the Grinch.
All right.
All right, Mr. Grinch, what is your least favorite part of Christmas?
Everything! The noise, the music, everything!
Why do you hate Christmas so much?
Because I didn't get nothing!
Maybe it's because you're bad.
Probably.
Happy holidays.
You too.
All right. Well, that was very interesting. That's the first time that we have ever had the Grinch interviewed live.
Absolutely. Anyway, Tony, the Moundsville Veterans Honor Guard performs their final salute ceremony at 100 to 120 funerals per year and assist in 40 community events yearly.
They travel within a 50-mile radius and don't charge for their services. Their motto is honoring those who served. I can't believe we had an interview with the Grinch.
That was amazing.
Did you see the look on Ross's face when the Grinch said, yes, I will do a live interview?
Oh, my goodness. Pure joy. Well, let me tell you, those honor guard, those veterans honors guard members, they really hold up to their motto.
They do. Great guys and gals who just continue to serve the community. There they are in their brand new van, courtesy of, I believe, the Marshall County Commission a few years ago.
Probably really warm in there. Really
Thank
cozy.
you to the Moundsville Veterans Honor Guard. As always, Emmeline, today's parade starts with multiple first responders, including the City of Moundsville Police Department and the Marshall County Sheriff's Department. The first car there, look at that youngster.
Aw, Santa hat and all.
Maybe a future first responder here in Moundsville or Marshall County. We have the Moundsville Police Department coming through right now. Look at that beautiful shot of all of the people lining the streets of Jefferson Avenue and the lights from the first responders from Moundsville. Oh, look at that youngster.
Is that a Spider-Man Santa hat?
I think it might
Oh
be.
my, I love that.
I have not seen one of those before, but that is cute.
That is adorable.
I'm waiting for him to shoot a spider web.
Absolutely. But maybe instead of a spider, it would be like tinsel or something.
That's a great idea.
Right?
Tinsel,
Oh.
confetti, something. Oh, now the Grinch
Oh,
is
no.
back.
Oh, there's a mini Grinch in that car.
The Grinch was waving to the mini Grinch.
The mini Grinch. Oh, I love. Look at him. Aw.
Nice. A lot of Grinches in today's parade. Followed by, we have the Glendale Police Department and the Marshall County Sheriff's Department coming by our location too.
Also joining us on the parade route is the Moundsville Fire Department and the Moundsville Volunteer Fire Department.
In Glendale, their volunteer fire department has been serving the community for almost 100 years and provides fire, EMS, and rescue service to the city and surrounding communities. And one of the employees for the city of Glendale, Pancho Flores, he helps us. That's Pancho Flores number 2.
Shut up, Poncho.
He helps us at a lot of our events, and he's been with me since day one in 2005.
Wow.
And without him, this program wouldn't be what it is today. So thank you so much, Pancho Flores number 2.
Look at all of those decorations. Oh, my.
You know, Emmeline, I wish that I could keep my car as clean as these fire engines.
Honestly, it's so like, oh, it's so awesome. You
The
know, when-
reds are so bright red, and if it were my car, the reds would be dull because I wash my car, I think, once a year.
is that a dog in a sweater?
I don't know. Is it?
I think that's a dog in a sweater.
We'll have to take a look.
Oh, so warm and cozy. Oh, that isn't a sweater, is it?
That's just its regular coat. You were tricked. But it does have tinsel around its neck
It
with a
does have
bulb.
tinsel around its neck.
Very nice.
You want to know something cool, Tony?
What's that?
I had the chance to ride on the top of a fire truck, and I think it was the Wheeling Parade a bunch of years ago. But I was too scared.
You were afraid you were going to fall off
I
the
was
top,
afraid
or what?
I was going to fall off the top. Kind of ruined it for me.
I am not a person who likes heights either, so I can ride roller coasters,
Mm-hmm.
even though they go really high. But my motto is, if there happens to be a time that the roller coaster stops and I have to walk down the steps, that will be the last time I ever ride a roller coaster because I'm not really into roller coasters.
Is that the
Getting
Grinch
stopped.
being nice?
He is being nice. He's over there shaking hands,
High fives for everyone.
high
all
fives,
around.
handshakes.
Oh, even the adults are having fun with the Grinch.
It looks like we have a little gap here in the parade. So, in the meantime, let's talk about other holiday traditions because we were talking before the show, and your family has a really fun holiday tradition for Christmas Day.
Yeah, every year everyone loves a Christmas story, like the old, the original, So we will turn it on DVD and we'll have it playing the entire day in the background over and over again, no breaks, all the time.
The famous line is, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid." However, that's not your favorite line of this show.
I have to say my favorite line is probably, "I can't put my arms down."
You can do that when you get to school, I think is what the mother says, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, I think WJMH reporter Ross Durig has a youngster who is at the parade route today, and he is going to interview her right now. Ross, take it away.
All right, that was a lovely show from the first responders. I'm here with Vivian right now. Vivian, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
The Grinch,
Really? Why is it The Grinch?
because the Grinch is here now, and I just really like the Grinch.
You know, I just did an interview with The Grinch. All right. Thank you for having it. I'm Ross Durig. Happy holidays.
He's having too much fun out there. Her favorite holiday movie is The Grinch. Yours is A Christmas Story. And I don't know if I have a favorite
Well,
Christmas movie because
you were talking about ones that you enjoyed when you were younger.
yes, like Muppets Family Christmas, when every single Muppet that Jim Henson had up until that time meets at Fozzie the Bear's mom's house,
Right.
and they sing and they dance and they have a good time. I also like Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas. Carly McElhaney, who is the teacher here at WJMH Media,
And directing today.
yes, doing an excellent job as always. Her young son's name is Emmett. And so every time I hear her say Emmett, I think of Emmett Otter and Emmett Otter's Jug Band Christmas because that's one of my favorite Christmas shows. We better mention his sister too.
Olivia.
Yeah, we don't want to
have
leave
to
her
mention
out.
Olivia. I don't know if A Christmas Story is my favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, it's just a tradition then.
It's a
Okay.
tradition.
So what is your favorite?
I think it has to be Muppets Christmas Carol.
Okay, I have never seen that. I'm a huge Muppet fan, but once Jim Henson passed away, I kind of got away from the Muppets. And so that's why I like Muppets Family Christmas. That was the last production that he did before he passed away. And it has the Sesame Street characters, the Fraggle Rock characters, the Muppets from the Muppet Show, and all of the other ones that have just been in certain other movies that weren't necessarily just Muppet shows or movies. And it was great. So if you have a chance to see that, we would recommend that because it's one of those Christmas shows that once you see it, you'll want to see it over and over and over again.
That's how my mom and I are with Muppets Christmas Carol. We'll watch it any day of the year. We'll start off in January all the way down to December. Every single, whenever we want to watch it, we'll watch it. We'll quote the entire thing.
Yes.
And it's just like we'll quote Rizzo the rat. We're like let the lamp not the rat, let the lamp not the rat. I have a shirt with that on it, and I'll wear it in the middle of summer. I don't care.
The first time I saw Rizzo the Rat was in Muppets Take Manhattan, and I love that movie. Muppets Take Manhattan. I saw it at the Strand Theater here in Moundsville back in the day on a Saturday night with my grandmother Betty and my mom Terry, and I was so excited to go see Muppets Take Manhattan.
Just love the Muppets. Love
Even
Jim
though there
Henson.
is a break in the parade, the kids are still having a grand time here at the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco. That youngster right there getting very excited to see more first responders from the Marshall County area. Not necessarily just here in Marshall County. Sometimes we have state troopers, we have others. So we'll see. This is Moundsville still with the first responders. This is Moundsville Fire Department truck number 4.
Got Snowman and Stitch up on there. That could have been me.
That could have been, but you were too frightened.
I was too scared.
You're better off here on the porch at the chamber office, right? See, again, look how red the fire trucks are, the rescue trucks are.
It's like nostalgic.
And how clean, yes.
The
very,
nostalgic
very clean.
red color, yeah.
That one isn't marked, so I'm not sure exactly where that one was from that just went by. And now we have another one coming from Sherrard, the Sherrard Volunteer Fire Department. Thank you so much from Sherrard Volunteer Fire Department for coming to Moundsville. Look at the youngsters there in the Moundsville City Street Department.
Here we have a Mozart one behind the Sherrard one.
The Spirit of Mozart Park.
Spirit of Mozart Park, yep.
And then it says Mozart Fire Department on top.
So I guess that has to be Mozart, huh?
Yes, I think so. And right behind it is also a Mozart Volunteer Fire Department. Engine number 77.
Oh, look at them. Got Santa and Elf up on there.
They look a little scared too. Maybe scared stiff. That's why they're not moving.
Maybe. Oh, we got Cameron as well.
Great. That's who has the Santa and the elf on top of their fire department engine number 1.
Oh.
We also have McMecken and Benwood being represented today as we welcome the city of Benwood to the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. That is Benwood Fire Rescue.
Ladder 7.
Behind that, we have E17. Sounds like we're playing bingo, even though E is
Maybe.
not in bingo.
How are you spelling bingo?
Well, I don't know. Bingo.
Bingo was his name. Oh,
Main Street Misfits from the city of Benwood. Washington Lands also being represented today in the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. Their volunteer fire department has a beautiful truck there, followed by, it looks like maybe just a rescue pickup truck.
never be able to get over that red fire truck color. Whenever I see it, I'm like, oh, I know what that's from.
Roberts Ridge. They're joining us today. They've been in service since 1976. How many active firefighters do they have, Emmeline?
20.
Wow, 10 of which are EMTs as well. They also have 3 paramedics.
Everyone looks like they're having so much fun, and the parade hasn't even really started yet.
No, we still have plenty more to come. So if you're just joining us on our WJMH Media YouTube page, I'm Tony Summers. You are?
Emmeline Hyde.
And we are proud to be your hosts of the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade, coming to you live from Moundsville.
Is that Santa?
No, I don't think that's Santa.
Aw.
Santa's not here yet.
Oh, I got excited.
Santa is the final entrant.
I always
in
get so
today's parade.
excited.
And
I'm sorry.
He has to fly in from the North Pole.
Oh, yeah?
So I don't know if he's even in Moundsville yet.
Probably not.
I think he waits until the very last minute before he comes to the parade.
Look at that. It's Glendale Fire Department, one of their
Look how
trucks.
different the fire engines used to be when, I know you're going to say when I was a little kid, but I'm not that old, Emmeline. I am not that old.
Okay.
I saw the look in your eyes. You're like, that was a fire engine when you were growing up. Not hardly. I wasn't around for the dinosaurs. No, I'm not sure what year that was put into service, but
Got another
Biggie
Glendale.
Byard used to ride on that all the time.
Got another Glendale engine 401.
Emmeline, all of the first responders joining us today would like to wish everyone a safe and happy holidays. And you and I, along with the WJMH Media family, would also like to thank them for their service to our community. We could not do what we do without them.
Looks like we've got the beginning of the Christmas parade.
Toy trains and candy canes.
Love that.
This is the Marshall County Girl Scouts, and they are made up of girls from all schools in Marshall County. The group likes to perform community service such as food drives, toiletry drives, and helping members of the community.
Tony, the troop hosted a Taylor Swift-themed camp, which was run by the high school members for over 50 girls this summer, and are currently helping with the Marshall County Caring Tree. To join Girl Scouts, call the state hotline at 304-345-7722 for a troop in your area. Tony, are you a Swiftie?
I am not a Swiftie.
You're not a Swiftie?
Nope. I did get to see her at a Brad Paisley concert way back when she was first starting. She was opening up for him. We saw her before the show started. That was way back when. But it's one of those things where she has now gone on to superstardom. She opened for Brad Paisley back then, and now she's the headliner. Jim Stoltz is the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade Grand Marshal, and he is a lifelong resident of Moundsville and has a distinguished career in human resources.
He is a former mayor of Moundsville, a former city council member, and currently serves as president of the Moundsville Marshall County Public Library. Jim and his wife, Charlene, reside in Moundsville, along with their daughter and 2 grandchildren.
He is riding today in a 1961 Buick LeSabre driven by Zeke Scott. Look at that old car.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We would like to recognize Mr. Jim Stoltz for his lifelong service and leadership, both professionally and personally. A great guy right there, Jim Stoltz.
The Moundsville Middle School Marching Band is under the direction of Mrs. Sue Lewicki, who has been the band director at MMS for the past 26 years. The band is 70 members strong and includes 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students.
Let's take a listen to the Moundsville Middle School Marching Band. Well, we were going to take a listen to them, but They stopped playing right as they got into our camera views.
But hey, we can look at them.
Marching today with them are the cheerleaders, who are coached by Dr. Jamie Pettit and Mrs. Trish Long, and the MMS Leo Club under the leadership of Mrs. Parsons. That is the Moundsville Middle School Marching Band.
You know, I used to play clarinet.
You did?
I did, but I quit.
And that's why you're not in the parade today.
That's why I'm in broadcasting. The City of Moundsville is proud to be a sponsor and the host city of the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade once again this year.
The city manager is Rick Healy, and council members include Mayor Sarah Wood Shaw, Vice Mayor David Wood, Judy Hunt, Gene Saunders, Ginger DeWitt, Randy Chamberlain, and Brianna Hickman.
Isn't Mayor Sarah Wood Shaw former WJMH Media?
Student, yes, she was.
Yeah.
My second year, so way back in 2006 and 7. They are doing great work around the city of Moundsville.
Look at our alumni.
The Public Works Department covers the street, sanitation, and recycling department. Frank Stocklask is the department director, and he is unfortunately retiring in January after 28 years of service. He is driving a 2022 3/4-ton pickup accompanied by his fiancée, Monica Rhine.
Street laborer Denny Holmes is accompanied by fellow street laborer Doug Allman and is driving the newly acquired Polaris 1000 side-by-side to be used for snow removal in narrow locations as well as assisting other departments. Sanitation worker Mike Carroll is in the 25-yard garbage packer truck. This is used for commercial dumpster collection. Kind of surprised they didn't decorate the dumpster truck.
But the people inside are decorated.
That's well enough.
The City of Moundsville Parks and Recreation Department is very active in the local community. All of the city's playgrounds have been updated in the past 4 years with new pickleball courts, field lighting, hill slides, and a fitness court, just to name a few, Emmeline.
The city has much to offer, including soccer, baseball, softball, and swimming, as well as walking trails and a dog park. Look at all those candy canes.
Toy trains and candy canes.
And we
have
got
the toy
another
train.
Grinch.
Yeah, see, look at that.
Oh, so many
Look at the
Grinches.
smoke coming out of that toy train. That is the Moundsville Building Inspection Department, and they keep us safe by inspecting the buildings around town.
The Grinch is everywhere today,
Commercial
huh?
and residential. And then we have the Moundsville Water Board. They've been serving the citizens of Moundsville for more than 100 years. Thank you for keeping our water safe for all of us to drink. They have a state-of-the-art water treatment plant and a staff of dedicated, loyal employees.
The display was created and is being manned by the dedicated employees of the Moundsville Water Board.
The Moundsville Sanitary and Stormwater Boards consists of 14 full-time employees.
There are roughly 193,000 feet of sanitary sewers and 60,000 feet of storm sewer lines in the city of Moundsville. The employees worked as a group designing and building today's float.
Did you know the first sewage treatment plant was built and active in 1957?
Really?
That was, again, before my time, Emmeline.
I promise I'm not calling you old.
Ancient?
I'm not that mean.
I know. I'm just teasing.
Take a Bow Dance Center is under the leadership of owner and director Miss Chelsea Loy. The center is located on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville and specializes in many genres of dance for all levels and ages beginning at 18 months and continuing through high school.
Take a Bow also offers dance at a competitive level in which students compete at various regional and national locations each year. Whether learning dance as a fun recreational hobby or a competitive level, Take a Bow Dance Center takes pride in giving children a safe, fun, family atmosphere to learn and improve themselves, both individually and as a team. Emmeline, you said you played the clarinet earlier. Were you ever on a dance team?
I wasn't on a dance team, but I was in dance.
Oh, okay. So where did you go to dance?
I think I went to Take a Bow, but I think
Okay.
it was in Wheeling.
Oh, they do have a couple of locations, one here on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville. Decked out today in pink. Look at all that pink, and you can see him flipping down. Oh, look who that is.
Is that Abby Corngiver?
That is Abby Corngiver, a WJMH Media student. She is a senior in the program this year.
Shout out Abby Corngiver.
Look at the flips coming down Jefferson Avenue. You see him there on the jib, thanks to JB.
I never learned how to flip. It's what I'm really sad about. I quit too early.
You do like to cut a rug every once in a while. They look great today.
They really do. Nice
The
and warm, too.
Pink really pops.
Oh, yeah? Oh, my.
Oh, now they're going to dance a little bit.
They look like they're having a lot of fun.
It does look like they're having a really good time.
Love to see the youngsters
Oh,
smiling,
yes.
having fun.
Me too. And I like the ones who are just starting out. They're just getting their bearings. They're looking at the older girls in front of them and beside them to see, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing?
Right.
What's the next move? Okay, I'm going to twirl. Oh, wait, I'm going to flip. I don't know if I can do that yet. So but I like to see that.
Love to see that.
Big smiles on everyone's faces, and I'm so
Absolutely.
happy that Mother Nature decided not to rain on our parade. A dad joke there for you.
Dad joke.
Auto Choice is a proud supporter of the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade and is owned and operated by the Hunnell family, who has been serving the Ohio Valley for the past 27 years.
Auto Choice has 2 dealerships, one in Bel Air, Ohio, and one here in Moundsville. Today, the business is featuring one of its new Chevy Silverados and is joined by the sales team. Love to see that snowman, huh?
It might melt.
It might melt. I don't think we're getting quite there yet. It's still pretty chilly.
It is still a little chilly, so it might not melt. The Marshall County Emergency Management Mobile Command Unit is a 4-wheel drive apparatus that may be used as a mobile command post or a mobile communication center out in the field during emergency or disaster.
The EMA and 911 staff also utilize it during fairs, festivals, and safety education events around the county.
Have you ever been in that apparatus?
I have not been in that apparatus.
It is very nice inside. It resembles what a live truck would look like for a television broadcast, but it is very sophisticated, and it is a really nice piece of equipment there.
I remember in elementary school, the firefighters came to my school, and they had that simulation
Oh,
where it
yeah,
would
the
fill with
firehouse.
smoke. Yeah, I remember. I was always scared of it. The staff at Marshall County 911 would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
That little girl is enjoying her ride in the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. She knew exactly where the camera was, and she was making sure that she looked.
She was definitely looking out for it. Looks like we got some more people coming down the road.
It does, but look how nice that shot looks, courtesy of our
Absolutely.
Jib and JB.
Very thankful.
You can
for
see
JB.
all the way up to almost, I want to say 5th Street there. Right
Seeing
by
what we're in for, yeah.
the Strand. That's what we call in television a sneak preview.
Sneak peek, sneak preview.
Same thing. Doesn't matter. You don't have to mince the words, right? It's either
Right.
sneak peek, sneak preview. Someone got a lollipop.
Oh, I wish I had a lollipop.
I don't know how you would talk with that, but
American Legion Post 3 in Moundsville is the home of the Moundsville Veterans Honor Guard.
Post 3 is also a strong supporter of local youth baseball.
Look at that. Look at those snowflakes.
The snowflakes on the window.
The ribbons, too.
They didn't scrape the windows before they came today. Once again, thank you to all of the veterans who have served our country and allow us to be here free today to do what we are doing live on YouTube, showing support to the community and kicking off the holiday season with the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.
Allied Realty Groups is a veteran-owned Marshall County-based real estate brokerage with an office located at 1203 First Street in Moundsville. With agents licensed to help buy and sell in West Virginia, they're ready to help you with all your real estate needs.
Their motto is client-focused, results-driven.
Arielettes is in its 33rd year as a studio and is located in Sherrard. The studio is owned by Missy Ross and is a home away from home to around 300 students from the tri-state area.
Emmeline, those students love traveling to many cities to perform and compete. Locally, their dancers, present and past, have placed in the OVAC Queen of Queens, cheered on award-winning high school cheer squads and college teams, and danced for award-winning colleges and high school dance teams.
They would like to thank their families and friends that always cheer them on in the parade.
Here they go. Next up, here are the flips. Back flips, right?
I mean, close enough, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You didn't really stay and dance.
I didn't. I gave up.
I'm asking the wrong person. I love the red.
Totally stand out. Dancing around probably keeps them warm too.
I would say. Can
The
you hear the
socks.
bells?
I can hear the bells. Look at them. Looks like so much fun.
It does. There are the youngsters in the back and the helpers. Even the helpers have on the bright red.
Uh-huh.
Arielettes with the big star. Emmeline. Here comes Spike and Buck from the Wheeling Nailers. They will be coming on your screen in just a second.
There they are.
The Nailers have a top-notch promotional schedule. What is it?
Popular nights such as Star Wars, Wizards and Wands, and St. Patrick's Day are back, along with cool new promotions such as Kids Neon New Year's Eve and the first ever Battle Royale. Get your tickets today at wheelingnailers.com.
Do you know what a battle royal is?
I think it's from Fortnite or something.
No, I believe a battle royal, if I'm the wrestling fan here, it's usually where 20 wrestlers get into a ring and the last one standing is the winner. So.
See, I'm Gen Z, so I just think Fortnite.
Oh, okay. How about Bash and Smash? Speaking of wrestling, Bash and Smash Mobile Rage Room LLC brings the rage to your doorstep.
You can find them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. To take your party to the next level, call them at 304-312-8091.
They have a fully equipped 24-foot mobile unit designed for safe relief of your stress. And there the big mobile unit is there. Oh, my favorite song playing in the background. Capes and Tiara's Fantasy Birthday Parties along with Stevie Lynn. Music presents Candy Cane Express with Bluey and Bingo singing All I Want for Christmas Is You by Vince Vance and the Valiants. I love it. Great job, Stevie Lynn.
Capes and Tiara's owner, Trisha Good, is celebrating the business's 10-year anniversary. The company provides the best character-based parties in the Valley, as well as the ever-popular Princess Tea Party every year in March.
The Friendly City's reigning indoor football champions are coming up next. They are the Wheeling Miners, and they are featured on a float by the Highland Sports Complex.
They are joined by one of the top-producing real estate agents in the Ohio Valley, Chris Thomas. Chris is also this year's Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars People's Choice Award winner.
What a great show that was. Dancing with the Ohio Valley Stars, and Chris Thomas was right in there. And it looks like that the Wheeling Miners are also being escorted by Whiteside Deal Country. Don't want to leave them out. I see that on the side of the red truck there.
Mm-hmm.
It was not in our script, but we will add that in. That's called ad-libbing.
Yep. I love how they put their wreaths on the front of the different cars.
Fork Ridge Baptist Church is a small community church on Fork Ridge Road between Moundsville and Cameron, and today they are being joined by Temple Baptist Church, which is located on 2nd Street in Moundsville. The float contains what?
A live nativity with candy cane pillars.
Going with the theme of Troy
trains and candy canes.
There you go. All right.
I was getting there.
All right. Just had to coax it out of you a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. This is making me crave a candy cane. I'll tell you that much.
I like the big star on top.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We have the shepherds, baby Jesus there in the manger.
Everyone looks like they're having so much fun on these floats.
They do, and they take so much time and effort to produce. So it's great to see everything coming together.
Absolutely.
The Marshall County Co-op has been servicing the local community for more than 80 years, and the co-op is located in Moundsville, which is owned and operated by local farmers.
They offer custom seed grinding, custom feed grinding, custom seed mixing, and are home to the area's largest selection of flowers, plants, shrubs, and trees, as well as offering propane delivery services. Stop in or give them a call today.
The Marshall County Co-op. Now we have Cub Scout Pack and Troop 78 They are chartered through the VFW Post 437 and based out of Calvary United Methodist Church in Moundsville. They have 75 scouts in kindergarten through 5th grade.
Troop 78 has 13 scouts and is growing. Scoutmaster Jason Henry says if you're looking for an adventure, come check them out.
IBEW Local 141 has proudly represented union electrical workers in the northern panhandle of West Virginia for 122 years.
IBEW 141 is elated to see the enthusiasm and exuberance of all the families and people along the Christmas parade route today. Its members wish you and your families a happy holidays.
We light up your holidays because they're electrical workers.
I get it.
See, there you go. Here come the Marshall County Panthers youth tackle football and cheer teams.
This group is comprised of students in 3rd grade through 6th grade.
You can hear the cheerleaders and the football players all chanting.
Oh, yeah.
Loud and clear, you can hear them.
Loud and clear. Definitely full of some pep in there, huh?
They do have some pep in their step.
Where are they at the John Marshall pep rallies?
Oh, yes. They're probably in grade school.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well. You see that big duck coming up the road?
Oh, no.
That's from Lucky Duck
You know what that
Discounters. Yeah, I
means.
do know what that means.
You know all about Lucky Duck.
I do. It's all about my mother and father-in-law. I'll talk about that in just a second. But it's your local bin store that offers lower costs on great items every day.
The float today is decorated with a Toyland experience that no one can forget. A beautiful tree, bright smiles, and the Jack-in-the-Box duck like no other.
My mother and father-in-law, this is no joke,
I love this story.
go to Lucky Ducks every single day of the week. I call it the quack, only because of the duck. But
I get it.
yeah, see? They love the quack or the Lucky Duck stores. They go to the one in Glendale. They go to the one in Wheeling. And their house is filled with stuff from the duck or the quack.
The quack.
Or the Lucky Duck Discounters, whatever you want to call it. They have a good time there. My mother-in-law, Rootin' Ruthie, she roots through the bins all week long. And then
Like me at Goodwill.
Yeah. And then my father-in-law, they really enjoy it. So we're glad that Lucky Duck Discounters is in the Ohio Valley to keep my mother and father-in-law entertained every day of the week.
Grandview Park and the Minions are celebrating the holiday season with toy trains and candy canes while enjoying the end of its 50th anniversary celebration.
Since 1974, Grandview has been the premier destination for recreation and relaxation in the Ohio Valley. You can enjoy their playgrounds, the aerial adventure park, the RV park, cabins, and more as Grandview invites you to celebrate, play, and escape.
Do you have a favorite Minion?
I'm going to be honest, I have never seen the movie. I'm not a movie person.
I think it's Bob that carries the teddy bear, and he's my favorite.
Oh, Bob, okay.
Bob with the teddy bear.
They have some good music there. Do you know who's singing that song?
I don't.
Bruce Springsteen, the boss.
Bruce Springsteen,
yeah,
the
that's
boss.
from the 80s. Yes, the boss. There was an episode of Who's the Boss where Samantha, the girl on there, sang this song while she was wrapping gifts in the kitchen. So anyone who watched Who's the Boss back in the day will know exactly what I'm talking about. Josie Richmond is the 2024 Clarksburg Winterfest Queen. She is 12 years old and a student at Cameron Middle School.
The other queen here is 2024 West Virginia Country Roads Festival Queen Megan Doherty, who will compete for the West Virginia Fairs and Festivals title in January. She's a third-year nursing student at West Liberty, where she is active in the Chi Omega sorority.
Currently, Bear Heritage Federal Credit Union serves a membership of 47,000 members across 5 states.
Walking with the float are employees from 3 local branches: Moundsville, New Martinsville, and the newly completed Operations Center, also in New Martinsville.
They currently employ 160 people in a variety of financial departments.
Sure.
I hear a band, so I wonder who that is. That is the
Sherrard Middle School Band, which is under the direction of Mr. Joshua Garrett.
Let's take a listen. You just heard the Sherrard Middle School Band performing Welcome Christmas.
Happy holidays from the hardworking elves at ABNL Concrete and Supply. ABNL provides the highest quality concrete for commercial and residential projects throughout the Ohio Valley.
They have been serving the Valley for more than 30 years. And here comes a dad joke
Oh
that I
my.
didn't write. It was in the script. When you need concrete needs, ABL Concrete and Supply is ABLE, able to meet them.
I
See?
get it.
Yeah, able, ABL, able.
Oh,
Great
look at
dad
that
joke there.
elf. Oh no.
One fell in.
Oh no.
One fell into the top.
Someone get him out of there. Freedom Apostolic Church is a young, growing church that was established in 2020 and is located on 4th Street in Moundsville. The church's pastor is Patrick Bowling.
The church believes in showing God's love to the community, and you can join them on Sundays at 11 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. and Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m.
This float is presented by the Marshall County Fair Board and consists of the 2024 Fair Queens. Driving the float is Fair Board member Amanda Ashby, accompanied by Fair Board President Terry Ashby.
The 2025 Marshall County Fair will be held in July from the 20th through the 26th, Emmeline.
So excited. I love the county fairs.
Look at the fair royalty there
Look at
with
them.
the big crowns. Where's your tiara or your crown?
I was never in one.
Well, I don't mean for a pageant. You could be the queen of the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade
I really
hosting
could.
team.
Oh, I could. Or maybe you would get that.
I would be King Friday the 13th. The Moundsville Public Library. Yep, the Moundsville Marshall County Public Library going by right now, and they are followed by the Ridge Riders, who are a group of people who are dedicated to their animals, and they want to let others see the beauty of horses being ridden, driven, and led by their handlers.
They wish you all a safe and happy holiday season. Have you ever ridden a horse, Tony?
Just as a kid, at maybe a fair or a festival, not anything. I've not been in the backwoods of Marshall County on a horse before.
I could imagine you on a pretty pink horse.
Oh, geez. I don't know if they have pretty pink horses.
For you, they probably will.
Oh, okay. The Ridge Riders.
It's a cool name.
It is.
Manure Movers of West Virginia.
All right. Didn't know that existed.
I guess it does. WVU Medicine's float Christmas in the Park includes a winter ride and a one-horse open sleigh.
Everyone at Wheeling Hospital and Reynolds Memorial Hospital hope you create warm memories with families and friends during the holiday season, and you cherish them for seasons to come. Look at the dog.
Dog in a sweater!
It's like
I
a
love
dog.
it.
Oh, Elvis is walking by too. I don't
Elvis?
know that.
How
I don't
did
know
he
that
get
we got him on.
here?
We didn't get him on camera, but Elvis just left the building.
Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration's holiday-themed fire truck, engine 1977, commemorates the year Bob Catrigaro Sr. founded the company.
Panhandle and the Contrugaro family want to wish everyone an extra special holiday season. Miss Military Star is a not-for-profit pageant system dedicated to helping the military and veterans. Last year, Queens completed more than 50,000 hours of community service.
Attending the parade today is Abby, Miss Military Star National Ambassador; Cadence, Miss Military Star West Virginia Little Miss; Everly, Miss Military Star Mountain State Little Miss.
We also have Sadie, Miss Military Star Mountain State Preteen; Adeline, Miss Military Star West Virginia Preteen; Aria, Miss Military Star West Virginia Junior Teen; and finally, Kelly, Miss Military Star West Virginia Elite.
Looks like we got the rest of them coming behind too.
Quite the lineup of royalty. And right behind them, we have
Elizabeth McDonald. She's your 2024 Miss Town and Country Days Queen.
She is an honor student at Cameron High School, where she participates in many extracurricular activities. And then we have Miss West Virginia 2024, Jennifer Ruther. She grew up in the Ohio Valley, graduated from Marshall University, and now where does she live?
She lives in Charleston, West Virginia, where she works as a pediatric physician assistant.
And she will be competing in the Miss America pageant in Orlando, Florida in January. The Moundsville Baseball League welcomes all kids 4 to 14. The group is on a float today made and decorated by the board members.
You can follow Moundsville Baseball League on Facebook for information on how to sign up.
And that's the toy train.
Oh my.
We got kids hanging out the train, waving.
It's like a lot of fun for sure.
Who's up next, Emmeline?
Up next, we have Unified Bank, which is a community bank that is in the community and part of the community.
How many times can you say community in a sentence?
More than I can bear.
Unified Bank extends its warmest holiday greetings to the people of the community that it proudly serves. I just said community too. Always by your side. They are unified. And that is Claire O'Neill. And we also have, I can't see from the tent. I went by the tent. I know that's Claire O'Neill from News 9 on the Unified Bank float. And we also have Olivia Zinn. That's Olivia Zinn now that she's on your screen. I can see 2 new reporters for WTOV 9, 2 great young ladies who always cover Marshall County Schools events. Up next, we have Willis Roberts. He's joining today's parade in his green 1955 Will Ease Jeep with rare barn doors and dressed for Christmas.
The Jeep won an award at Moundsville Car Show, which really isn't that surprising. I mean, look at it. Beautiful
I like
car.
it. It matches our sweaters today.
It
We're
does.
bundled up in our black coats.
We're
but
twinning.
I guarantee you that underneath my coat, I do have a green sweater and you have a green turtleneck.
It's going to be an accident. Happy accident.
It was not planned.
It's a happy accident.
Willis Roberts. Nice looking set of wheels right there.
I am proud to be twinning with you. Tony Summers.
West Virginia Northern Community College's Santa's Workshop themed float features WVNCC students and employees, and of course, the beloved Thundering Chin mascot.
The college has campuses in Wheeling, Weirton, and New Martinsville, and experienced significant enrollment growth this past fall semester. Some of Northern's most popular programs include nursing, business, EMS, criminal justice, culinary arts, and education.
And they are with Santa in his workshop, it looks like. It says Santa's Workshop. Behind them, you can probably hear them, but you can't see them yet. It's a walking group that consists of members of the spiritual community located in the hills of Moundsville, which is best known as the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, New Vrindavan, and the Palace of Gold. They have been a member of the chamber for many years, and they have great faith, and their culture is to show off their beautiful grounds. They like to celebrate peace, happiness, the truth, and prosperity among living beings. That is the Palace of Gold from New Vrindavan, out in the hills of Marshall County.
Behind them, we have the Cameron Junior Senior Marching Band, who is glad to be back in Moundsville alongside the other Marshall County schools.
This year, the band is bringing back a favorite holiday sitcom mashup of Jingle Bells and Frosty the Snowman with the Office theme song. Let's hope that they are ready to fire that up and get ready to play for us here in the 54th Annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco. Let's take a listen to the Cameron Junior Senior Marching Band. Oak Grove United Methodist Church asks everyone to join them aboard the Bethlehem Express Ltd.
The shepherds are all decked out for the occasion, carrying the shepherd staffs, which are decorated as candy canes in honor of Jesus, the reason the candy cane was made. Their trained conductors and livestock rail car are very excited to make their way into Bethlehem. They're on a one-way trip to a very special event.
They are headed back in time to safely get the shepherds and their flocks from Bethlehem to worship baby Jesus. Toy trains and candy canes, the theme of this year's Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.
I already see my favorite part lining up.
I kind of like the next entrant too because I'm a fan of Mr. Rogers.
Overta's Queen of the Valley is a Freightliner trolley bus. It is used for very special events such as proms, weddings, and parades and is decorated with more than 3,500 lights.
For more information and reserving the trolley for your special event, call Lisa at 304-232-2190. Could you imagine putting all of those 3,500 lights on the Overta Queen of the Valley trolley
I always
bus?
love how they have it decorated. It looks so beautiful.
Me too.
It's so beautiful.
And I like trolleys, and it's a bus too.
Chris Rose is a newly elected senator and champion for the people of West Virginia.
Chris is dedicated to building a stronger economy, creating local jobs, and putting West Virginia first.
He's got little mints on his truck and little snowflakes too.
Oh yeah, and the same tinsel that we have maybe on our set?
Maybe.
Or similar to?
Similar tinsel. Maybe the Spider-Man kid made that one.
Now we have Tracy's Equestrian Center, which was established in 2022 and is a dedicated facility that offers a range of services for horse enthusiasts of all skill levels.
With well-trained horses and knowledgeable instructors, the center creates a supportive environment for both recreational riders and those looking to pursue competitive riding.
A youngster riding in the stroller.
The West Virginia Army National Guard's 119th Engineer Company, stationed in Moundsville, traces its heritage to the 1735 Militia Company.
From conflicts to natural disasters, the unit embodies the always ready, always there mentality, standing ready to protect and support West Virginia and the country in any situation.
Studio MC is proudly under the direction of Miss Megan Campbell and takes pride in being a totally non-competitive environment where everyone is welcome. The studio currently has more than 500 students, ranking in age from 15 months to adult, and it's still gladly accepting new students.
The studio is also home to the MC Royalty All-Star Cheer Teams, where every child who tries out has a team to call their own.
They were also in the Wheeling Parade last night as well.
They were, and they did a fantastic routine for the broadcast. Rain and all.
Rain and all, they still pursued, and I find that amazing. Like, I was just sitting still under a tent, and I was still horrible last night.
Do you think they picked their costumes based off what we wore today, our green?
We're matching with everyone.
We set a trend.
We did.
Although that's probably not the case, but
Probably
we'll
not.
pretend.
Let's pretend.
Look at the bright white hats.
Oh, yeah, they stand out for sure.
Now you're seeing the MC Royalty All-Star Cheer Teams. That is also a part of Studio MC. These are the All-Stars.
Look at those bows.
Wow. Those are large bows. Kind of like the one we have on the front of our desk, only a different color.
Maybe.
Oh, you can hear them yelling, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas to you.
Aw,
So sweet.
so sweet.
How about Red Dragon Hybrid Taekwondo? It is a premier martial arts program based on traditional Taekwondo and developed by Sensei Paul Falconer, who trains students in body and mind for a complete training spectrum.
Look at that.
The almost 10,000 square feet facility gives students an experience like no other, rooted in discipline. Look at that.
The students not only train, but they also participate in community services as well. They invite you to join them at their location on Jefferson Avenue in Moundsville. That was a really interesting routine. Really, really interesting.
A lot of hard work and dedication goes into being able to do that. And that was Sensei Paul Falconer right there, who just put on a little clinic for us.
It was awesome.
304-650-9650 if you would like to become one of his students.
Tony, you're not going to believe it, but there's another dog in a sweater out there.
Another dog in
There's
a sweater.
another
I
dog
see
in a
it
sweater.
right there.
I love
she
it.
Is. Yes.
I
look at
love
that. How about the...
it.
Yep, there it is, a close-up.
Look at her.
It looks like my nephew Carson's sweater from back in the day.
Aw.
This group right here, the Mustangs, represent the city of McMecken. They are 11 members on the varsity team, 16 members on the junior varsity flag football team, and they are led by their proud head coach, Joey Schulte.
Accompanying the football players are their 10 supportive cheerleaders.
Are they cheering?
I don't think so.
We also have another football team and cheer squad. The Washington Lands cheer squad is led by head coach Brooke Krogan. The junior varsity squad consists of students in pre-K through second grade from around Marshall County, while the varsity squad consists of students in third through fifth grades. Joining them, and the line's falling asleep there, I guess. So joining them are the junior varsity and varsity flag football teams.
The junior varsity team was a finalist in this season and is coached by John Varner, Chuck Spain, JB Mead, and Jake Foster.
In the midst of the hustle and bustle, Ash Avenue Church of God wants you to remember that Jesus is the reason, not only for the Christmas season, but for all that we have in this life.
Many volunteers work to construct the float, which depicts a train carrying the nativity scene of Mary, Joseph, and baby Jesus, as well as a modern family around a Christmas tree.
They will be putting on their annual live nativity along Ash Avenue on December 13th and 14th from 6 to 8 p.m., and that is something to see. The Washington Wild Things are next, and they will open their 23rd season of professional baseball at Wild Things Park on May 13th, 2025.
The Wild Thing himself is joining us today, sponsored by Washington Health System. He's wishing all of us a happy holidays and wants to remind you that Wild Things merchandise and tickets make a great holiday gift. Just visit the website for more information.
He was giving high fives along the parade route to the youngsters. Let's see if he continues to do that or if he just stays in the middle of the street. There he goes. Just missed him.
West Liberty University Student American Dental Hygienists Association presents its 2024 holiday float, appropriately named Welcome to Toothville. This is a Grinch-themed float with a dental twist, which depicts all the famous Grinch characters sporting teeth, toothbrushes, floss, and toothpaste.
You know what they're giving out on the parade route today, Emmeline?
What are they giving out?
Take a look.
Toothbrushes!
Yes. Brush, brush, brush.
Definitely no dirty teeth after today.
Giving out toothbrushes. Giving one to our camera operator, J Double, out there.
Oh, yeah, J Double.
J Double can brush his teeth now with a brand new toothbrush. I see some real snow.
Oh, my.
Not put out by Mother Nature, but the back of a truck. That's Williams. Williams is the leading energy infrastructure company that gathers, processes, and transports national gas. And that natural gas is based out of Oklahoma and other places around the United States, as it operates in 27 of them.
Here in West Virginia, they have the Oak Grove and Fort Beeler processing facilities and a fractionation facility on the Ohio River just south of Moundsville. Williams owns and operates over 33,000 miles of pipeline system and supplies approximately 1/3 of the natural gas in the U.S.
A snowman is blowing that from his hands.
Oh, my!
Look at that.
Oh, my.
How about the 2024 Cupcake Festival preteen, Ayla Huggins, and her mother, the 2024 Mrs. West Virginia Cupcake Festival, Alyssa Huggins. They're traveling around the state, raising awareness, educating, and advocating for type 1 diabetes.
They're on a 1972 vintage Ford 2000 tractor and are being driven by the most important man in their lives, Tony Huggins, a.k.a. dad or husband.
I hear some music behind the Cupcake Queens. The John Marshall Marching Monarchs are under the direction of Tracy Philbin. The drumline instructor is Josh Garrett. Field commander is Megan Gary, and the drumline captain is Sydney Gray.
Let's take a listen, Tony.
You can join the Marching Monarchs and all of the music department and WJMH Media Thursday, December 12th at 6 p.m. at the JMH CPA for Monarch Tidings, Emmeline. And
am I crazy or is that Santa Claus?
that is the big man himself.
I know him.
WesBanco is honored to serve as the presenting sponsor today and is proud to present Santa Claus.
WesBanco's float is brimming with festive holiday decorations. St. Nick is looking forward to greeting all the kiddos this Christmas season.
Mrs. Claus even made the trip from the North
All
Pole.
right, what a little surprise.
We have Mr. and Mrs. Claus there, and some people call him Father Christmas. Some people call him Kris Kringle, Santa
Saint Nick.
Claus. Yep, St. Nick. No matter what you call him, he is the big man who brings all of the presents to the good little boys and girls around the
Love
world
to see
in
it,
one
Tony.
night, Emmeline.
One night.
Can you believe that?
That's
One
really-
night.
That's some time management right there. I need
You
to learn how to
must.
do that with my homework.
Perhaps you can ask Santa for some advice for Christmas.
Maybe.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. That's the old Bobby John's wow, because that was a great parade
It
here in
really
Moundsville
was.
as we celebrate the start of the holiday season. That was the 54th annual Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco. I don't know that I can pick a favorite entrant today, Emmeline. How about
Really?
you?
Oh, my favorite every year has to be the Queen of the Valley by Overta. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so
It
nice
is.
to look at. I love it.
And it reminds me of Mr. Rogers. And as it went by, I was thinking we were heading into the neighborhood of make-believe.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're right.
So we were able to enjoy today's parade thanks to the hard work of the WJMH Media crew and everyone involved, including the premier sponsors. And those premier sponsors include the City of Moundsville, the Marshall County Commission, WVU Medicine, Reynolds Memorial Hospital, and EQT.
And holiday cheer sponsors, Bear Heritage Federal Credit Union, Mike McCoy with State Farm, Dr. Gary Lewis, DDS, Belmont Savings Bank, Ruttenberg's, and the Green Tab.
We would also like to thank the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce for asking WJMH Media to be the production team for the parade again this year and for their help in making the event run so smoothly for us, as well as the Christmas Parade Committee. And as in years past, Moundsville Police Chief Tom Mitchell was stationed right here at our broadcast location to make sure our crew, the parade attendees, and everyone stays safe. So a big thank you to Chief Mitchell. We also appreciate your hard work and dedication, not only today, but all year round, Chief. And that also goes to all of the other first responders too, Emmeline.
Without the sponsors and everyone involved in today's parade, this event and our broadcast would not have been possible. Remember, you can watch a replay of today's broadcast anytime you'd like right here on our YouTube page.
We would like to recognize all of the WJMH Media crew members who have worked hard behind the scenes this afternoon to make this production a success. These students have put in a lot of work. Our crew also had some help from the Marshall County Schools Maintenance Department this weekend as employees set up tents to help our camera operators and equipment stay dry both last night and this morning. The rain finally let up this afternoon. So we were joined today by Matt Thomas and Chad Dunham. Thank you to the Marshall County Schools Maintenance Group for your help the past 2 days.
Finally, we would like to thank you, the viewers at home, for your continued support of our program. We appreciate every view, every like, and every compliment you give, more than we can express.
Emmeline, while the 2024 Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade presented by WesBanco has come to an end, we hope that you will stick around for just a little bit longer so you can see anyone who worked on today's TV crew, as well as you'll see some sights and sounds from the Marshall County Chamber of Commerce Christmas Tree Extravaganza. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home for this wonderful holiday event. For Emmeline Hyde, and the entire WJMH Media family, I'm Tony Summers. We wish you a safe and happy holiday season. Always believe.